Hey gems, welcome to my part 2 of my 3-part wig making series. So right now I am just pinning my frontal onto my mannequin. You can use T-pins. Actually, it's a lot better if you're a beginner, especially because the T-pins will go a lot deeper into your mannequin. That way, it won't slide off or, slide back or anything. So this wig unit already comes a bit pre-plucked, and it also comes definitely with some soft wispy baby hairs, which is good for someone who doesn't know how to customize. But for someone like myself who wants to customize it to my liking, I'm going to go ahead and recreate a new hairline. So today I will be showing you how to do that. So right now, what you want to do first of all is wet your mannequins, because hair does pluck a lot better when it's damp or wet. So what I'm doing is just parting out a front section. That way, if I over pluck, I still have something to cover. So after you part your section, you want to go ahead and you want to do like a checkerboard motion. You want to pluck, skip, pluck, skip, pluck, skip, pluck, skip. Now right there, I know it's looking like there's a big gap there, but do realize that this mannequin has a lot of like spots on it and stuff, so it's like giving the illusion that it's patchy, but trust me, it's definitely not patchy, and it's going to come out just wonderful. And what you want to do is repeat this step 2 to 3 more times. So now I'm going to part another section, and I am going to go ahead and do the same plucking motion that I did on my first row. What you're going to do is you want to do this for the whole mannequin. I find that working in small sections really gives you a lot more control, and you can see what you're doing a lot better. So now that I've done all 3 rows, I'm going to go ahead and start plucking at the hairline. As you can see, the hairline was very dense and it did not look as natural as I would want it to look. So now I am just plucking away at the hairline. Now, I'm not going to go ahead and do a whole series on making baby hair for 2 reasons. Number 1, I am not a pro at baby hair at all. And number 2, I already have 2 other videos out with baby hair, which I will link into my description box. So as you can see now with me combing it up, you see how the frontal looks a lot more natural as opposed to the side that I haven't done, which is right next to it up at the top. This hairline mimics my hairline to the T. The good thing about this closure is it's very, very believable. It's very workable. It's not hard to deal with at all. So shout outs to Dynasty Goddess, because you really did your thing. Okay, so now I am getting ready to go ahead and sew down my frontal. You want to make sure that you sew as close as possible. Like, this cannot be stressed enough, because if you do not sew down tight and pull the frontal taut when you place it down, you're going to have lumps and bumps that are going to be very unattractive and possibly hard to go back and fix. So please make sure that your frontal is very flush against your mannequin head, and sew in a nice small pattern like so. You see how nice and neat that is? Now that it's done, I'm tugging. You can see it's going nowhere, honey. Sis, this wig is going nowhere. Nowhere. So now I am done with my frontal. You can either put a braid or a bun or something to keep it out the way. So here is the famous Dynasty Goddess. Yes. And I have 4 bundles. I have the closure, which is an 18. My first bundle is an 18. My second bundle is a 20, and then I have bundles 3 and 4, which are 2 22s. I'm going to go ahead and start with the longest bundle, which is a 22. And my first row will be started up under my wig cap. And the reason why, all my wigs I make like that for two reasons. Number one, if I want to pull it up in a ponytail, my kitchen does not show in the back. And number two, it gives you just like a little half an inch child. Makes your wig a little bit longer because definitely it's starting at the very, very back. So far this is one bundle that I have sewn in. Now I'm getting ready to sew in another 22. Okay, so this is bundle 2, and now I am getting ready to place in bundle 3, which will be my 20-inch. Okay, bundle 20 is done. Guys, just let it be known, I could have done this wig with just 3 bundles, but you guys know I'm extra. I like my hair full. So look who is sewing the rest of my wigs, guys. I am just so proud of this little beautiful 10-year-old who wanted to learn how to do hair like mommy. And so now she's sewing wigs as well. Okay, so this is the finished product, and can you say she sews better than I do? Okay, so now I am going to go ahead and brush over my frontal hair. As you can see, my wig is laid, honey, nice and seamless. You cannot see my tracks. This hair is so gorgeous, so soft. I absolutely love it. See you in part 3.